you're doing helping the game? Probably not. Oh, jeez. Nick's kind of mad today. I mean, I'm not mad. It's just there's like a lot of that stuff going around Twitter. A lot of that.
He built a wall, and the wall is solidified, and I'm not touching the wall, and neither are they. Somehow, just phasing, you know? And then killing you. Like, when I can't depend on the fundamental aspect of Fortnite, which is building for cover and building to block bullets, when I can't depend on the most fundamental, the reason people play Fortnite, which is to build. The reason people play Fortnite is to build, because the gunplay is not satisfying.
So much better about the game, and you realize how well it is and how optimized it is. I don't care what anyone says. This game gets amazing FPS. Endgames, it doesn't, because, I mean, there's... Think about it. There's like 60 people in an endgame, and then they're also building. What other game can you build? If you go to Call of Duty Warzone, and you have like 10 people, 15 people in a final circle, you're going to drop down to like 60 FPS. Go check it out. Go test it. Fortnite, you stay at like 144 if you have a good PC. It's one of the most optimized games there is. It has like amazing settings, streamer mode. It's got stuff that no other game does. I think it's incredible. People who complain constantly on Twitter, I mean, it's not, like, I understand, like, I know it's a lot of people, and I'd be, like, breaking connections with a lot of people by saying, you know, what I'm saying, but it's like, I think what they need to do is they need to take a step back, relax, and be more constructive. That's, like, the #1 thing that I can tell them is, what you're doing now, you complaining, it's just you being selfish, and you think about it, it is. Because you complaining, you're not doing anything for the community. What are you doing for the community by complaining? Have they changed their ways at all by people constantly saying Fortnite is dead, this game sucks, Epic Games doesn't care? It's done nothing. It's just their ego. And whatever it is that they're reasoning out, whether it's their death, whether it's because they died due to lag or whatever, it's like we're all dealing with lag, so everyone has similar lag. So we gotta learn to just play with it, adapt with it. Obviously, they're looking into it. They don't want this game, they don't want people, obviously, playing this game with lag. They have lots of money, guys, but money isn't the end-all, be-all. Their servers are they're using Amazon cloud servers. They don't just go and spend billions and billions and create new servers of their own for what? For Fortnite? That's just, it's not how it works. It's not how business works. They have to use what they're given, and that's all. So I don't mean to be, like, sounding negative towards a lot of these negative streamers and everything. It's not that they're negative streamers, just like I said, maybe they're just burnt out on playing Fortnite. But it's like you can do other stuff and play other games, but it all comes down to viewers and money. People don't, Epic Games doesn't care about their community, but I could argue the same thing. Like, what about your community? You have a big community that you've built, and you just don't want to play other games because of a drop in viewership. Like, I get a drop in viewership when I play different games. And whatever the case may be. I don't know, I'm just rambling now. But it's like people just need to chillax and be more constructive. And I'm not saying you have to be positive 24/7 and smile and positivity. Look at there's no stream snipers, guys, so I hid my screen, I changed the game mode. But at some point, if you really do care about the game, you got to realize, like, is what you're doing helping the game? Probably not. Oh, jeez. Nick's kind of mad today. I mean, I'm not mad. It's just there's like a lot of that stuff going around Twitter. A lot of that. Getting really hot in here. I don't know why. I gotta turn up my, like, I have like the worst regulated like temperature here, guys. Like, I'll turn on my AC And then it ends up getting too cold. Then I'll turn it off and I'll turn on my heat. And it gets too hot and I can never win. Ah, you. But you're still here. And guys, like, I know, like, I'm not perfect. Like, I know I preach positivity and everything, but I'm not positive 100% of the time. Like, if I die to lag, I'll say I'll die to lag, and it'll be like, oh, it's frustrating. But I don't say I hate Epic Games and I hate Fortnite and, you know, all this stuff. It's just, it's one of those things that right now we just got to deal with. Sorry, guys, give me 2 seconds. Like, I know about all these issues and everything that everyone's facing, lag and whatever the case may be.
What the do? Like, every pro is like lost, I think, but most pros. I'm not gonna say every pro because there's some pros who like the game somehow. It's legitimately a chore for me to get on. I get it. I'm not the best player. I get carried. Whatever the. It doesn't matter. I am so depressed getting on this game. It's not even funny, bro. The saddest part is I don't even care if Clicks gets pissed at me for this, bro. Last weekend after finals, he even qualified finals. He came in my call and was crying, bro. He was crying. He legitimately told me he hates this game, that it's terrible. Do you understand how like bad this is? Like, this